Welcome back for another Wild Science with HEB video. In each class of the animal kingdom, there are species that have tails. Have you ever wondered why they have them and how they are used to help them survive? In today's episode, we are going to focus on tails and their purpose. We're going to introduce you to some really cool animals with tails that are used for a very unique reason. Some tails are prehensile, which means they are used to grasp objects or to move from one place to another. If you watched our Gripping Tails Spider Monkeys episode, you learned how useful prehensile tails can be. It's like an extra hand. But there are also animals that have non-prehensile tails.
Hi guys, it's me, Anthony. Do you know what a non-prehensile tail is?
A non-prehensile tail is a tail that is not used to grasp objects. An example of a non-prehensile tail would be the tail of a horse, which is used to keep flies away or to express emotion. Another example of a non-prehensile tail is the tail of a spider-tailed viper. The tip of this awesome snake looks like a spider that is used to lure its prey. Now let's focus on some animals that live here at the Gladys Porter Zoo and learn the purpose of their tail. First up, the third smallest seahorse species in the world, the dwarf seahorse. It is found in the seagrass beds of the Gulf of Mexico, the Atlantic coast of Florida, and the Caribbean. Their average length is 1 to 2 inches. They come in an array of colors such as tan, yellow, green, and black, and will sometimes have white speckles, dark spots or protrusions, which help them camouflage into their environment. It's also able to change colors. A seahorse swims upright using its dorsal fin to propel itself and its pectoral fins to steer. Unlike most fish, seahorses do not use their tails to swim. They have a prehensile tail that is used to grasp onto things. For example, a pair of seahorses will intertwine their tails to keep them from drifting apart. They will also wrap their tail around coral or seaweed to anchor themselves when they need to rest, and especially when hunting for food. They are sedentary creatures that ambush their prey.
Hi, my name is Matthew. My question is, what are sedentary creatures?
Sedentary creatures are organisms that don't ever or rarely move from one position or place. Dwarf seahorses will stay in the same spot to wait for their prey to pass by and ambush it using their long snout to suck in their food. Next, let's meet two animals that just turned 4 years old and are relatively new to the zoo. They are our North American river otters. Their names are Imnaha and Tallulah. Their bodies are long and streamlined. Unlike most mustelids, river otters are more social animals.
Hi, my name is Isaac. What's the mustelid?
A mustelid is a mammal of the weasel family, distinguished by having a long body, short legs, and musky scent glands under their tail. A group of otters called a romp is composed of an adult female and her offspring. These playful animals have thick, protective fur to help keep them warm while swimming in cold waters and have short legs and webbed feet for faster swimming. A river otter can grow 3 to 4 feet long, including its tail. They have a non-prehensile tail. It is not used to grasp onto anything, but their long, strong tail does help the otter move through the water by acting as a rudder and helps with the fast, agile turns they make while chasing their food items. They are great swimmers thanks to their tails. Now, let me introduce you to a vibrantly colored reptile that also has a prehensile tail, the blue tree monitor. They are almost completely arboreal and are found in the rainforest of Batanta, an Indonesian island. The blue tree monitor is an elongated lizard. It gets its name from the blue spots that cover its body. It has a long, slender, and widely separated limbs that end in 5 thin, long-toed digits. The sharp claws they possess give them a secure grip on most rough surfaces and allow them to climb with great ease. However, their prehensile tail makes up most of its length. In fact, it is actually longer than its entire body. To move around, the blue tree monitor uses its prehensile tail as a tool to grasp onto branches, the same way spider monkeys use their tails to move around. They also coil and then rapidly uncoil their tails to use as a defensive whip when they feel threatened or are being attacked. This is often a last resort as they tend to avoid confrontation by running up into trees. We hope you've enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss an episode of Wild Science with HEB.